Hold the phone. This just in, True Review is back in town with another top 10 list. Obviously, and this time it's the top 10 point and click games. Hit it! Syberia! Oh, f*** off. No, seriously, f*** off. What a horrible way to start the video. Sorry, that wasn't funny. Let's do that again. Sam and Max hit the road. We kicked this list off properly, this time with one of the earlier Sam and Max games. Featuring our favourite crime-fighting duo consisting of a wisecracking dog in a suit and a psychotic rabbit with ADHD, this game is filled with loads of wit and humour, puzzles and problems, all for you to solve and enjoy. Myst! Though seeing a good sequel in the form of Riven, it is the first game in the series that takes the number 9 spot. Having now found yourself on a strange island, it is up to you to travel across this new place by solving different puzzles in both this world and in different parallel planes of existence too. What sets this one apart from all the other point and clicks is that there is no real goal or objective to follow, as well as almost no dialogue. You have to get yourself to the end all on your own, making it that much more satisfying when you eventually do. Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. Play as Gabriel himself as you attempt to manage your bookstore and book writing career. Unfortunately for Gabriel, he's hit a writer's block and must now investigate strange murders around the town that are somehow connected to dark magic and voodoo curses in order to regain his inspiration. Set over several days, it will be up to you to figure out the mystery surrounding these cases, not just in the name of justice, but in the name of getting your next paycheck as well.
Goodman.
Broken Sword. What starts out as an investigation into a terrorist attack in Paris eventually takes George Stobart on a dangerous journey that will eventually lead you to the secretive and dangerous organisation that is the Knights Templar. Broken Sword uses many of the tried and tested mechanics that makes up the point and click genre and layers them all well on top of a thrilling and well written narrative. I have no mouth and I must scream, HATE! Well, this one was f***ed up. Set over 100 years in the future where humanity has been wiped out, with just the exception of 5 people, you now play as the last survivors. Mankind has been eliminated by a malevolent AI program known as AM, or Allied Master Computer, which wants nothing but the absolute suffering of these 5 people. For over 100 years, AM has kept them alive and mercilessly tortured them, but now he wants to play a game. It is up to you to play AM's game and try to take him down in the process. Featuring the types of puzzles you can expect from a point and click game, but against the backdrop of a really dark and twisted plot, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream is an experience that you'll probably not forget anytime soon. Day of the Tentacle. As the sequel to Manic Mansion, you take on the role of Bernard Bernoulli as you try to save the world from an evil tentacle that wants absolute power. As one of LucasArts' most well-known and well-loved video games, this one provides a very entertaining experience with a lot of comedic value. The Walking Dead. Telltale Games have pretty much taken the lead on modern point-and-click titles, including fantastic entries such as Tales from the Borderlands, Game of Thrones, and The Wolf Among Us, without even mentioning some of their earlier works. But it must be said that the Walking Dead series, Season 1 in particular, takes the prize as best series of them all. Play as Lee as your world comes crashing down on you in one hell of a zombie apocalypse. Now coupled with the vulnerable Clementine, you must try to survive in this harsh world against zombies and other humans. Tough moral choices are everywhere, and some choices will force you to decide between which of 2 characters will die. A very powerful narrative, and a game that will stay with you for a long time after you've completed it. The Longest Journey. I can't stress enough over how much you need to play this game, but it goes down as one of my personal favourite video game stories. Set in the future, you play as an art student called April Ryan as you go about your ordinary daily life, studying, hanging out with friends, creating new pieces of art in the hopes you'll earn enough credit to pass the year, and travelling to a parallel world that's governed by magic. Wait, what? The Longest Journey sets up this futuristic world with all of its high-tech gubbins, but then gets every character to not pay much attention to it because they all consider it to be boring and everyday, only to then have the main character thrown into a medieval magical setting filled with wizards, spells, talking animals that'll either be friendly or just hurl abuse at you, and force you to try and save both worlds by stopping someone merging the two together. A fantastic plot, a fantastic main character, and a fantastic game. If there's one game that you need to play before the week is out, then it's this right here. Grim Fandango! Another exceedingly charming game by LucasArts, Grim Fandango gets you to play as the dry and witty transport salesman Manny Calavera. However, it's not quite that simple. See, this game is set in the old Mexican folklore afterlife, where death has already come for you, and now you need to get the appropriate transport in order to journey to your final resting place. But when Manny steals a client from under one of his colleagues, he accidentally uncovers the corruption within the organisation. Now he must try to get this client to her final resting place before the boss's goons show up and puts a stop to it. Most PC gamers will have at least heard about this game and know of the cult following it has. And there's a reason for that. And with the new remastered edition out for all to buy, there's no excuse not to get this game.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry.
The Secret of Monkey Island. If there was ever a game that could take the title of the single, most witty and cleverly written video game ever, then The Secret of Monkey Island would probably take it. Play as Guybrush Threepwood as he begins his quest to become a rich and notorious pirate. The only problem, however, is that Guybrush is both a coward and a pacifist. Guybrush must now achieve his goals by using what tools he has left at his disposal, that being quick wits, a wicked sense of humour, and picking up all sorts of ridiculous junk that might be lying around, all of which will get into his goal of being a famous pirate, taking the Governess Elaine as his wife, and defeating the evil pirate LeChuck in the process. A true masterpiece of writing, and one of video gaming's most beloved point-and-click adventures, The Secret of Monkey Island comes in at number 1. Okay, some honourable mentions. Full Throttle, Broken Age, Machinarium, Sanitarium, King's Quest, Deponia, and whatever game you're currently raging about that wasn't mentioned above are also worthy titles. But if you happen to be worthy of the title that I didn't actually mention by name, then like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also, to get all of the true review goings on, head on over to Twitter for news and updates about the channel. See you next time!
Sometimes I think this life is killing me. Sometimes I think this life is killing me. I swear.